Standing here tonight in front of all 900 of you and feeling the magnitude of all of your collective accomplishments, I can say for a fact that one student is not enough to represent our class's true brilliance. I've grown with many of you, and I know about your splendor, your grace, your intelligence, your beauty, your beliefs, your humor, your talent. But there are still so many of you out there, each with your own remarkable personality and amazing backstory that I never really had a chance to experience for myself. And yet, despite perhaps having never talked to me, you've given me the honor of being our representative voice. And the amount of gratitude I have is indefinable. I can't express how humbled I am, so all I can say is thank you, class of 2017. Now, if there's one thing that our class is familiar with, it's problems. Perhaps it's because we start high school in the year 13, but we were definitely cursed. We're the class that had to retake not one, not two, but 3 AP exams. The class that test drove the SBAC months after the KC. And while we're talking about standardized exams, let's not forget, we're also the class with the new SAT. Day after day, we've trekked through these halls, stumbling at every plot twist in the stories we hope to write for ourselves. Yet tonight, when you look back, I hope you look back with a smile. Because we may have been the underdogs, but people want to know about the tales of triumph we've achieved against all odds. So yes, we're cursed, but take pride in this curse, our beautiful misfortune, because no one will ever look at you in the eye and think, lucky you. They will only see the hours of determination, patience, grit, effort, and cups of Starbucks you've endured to stand here today. They will respect you, because success is never an accident of chance. Problems upon problems. That's what's at the root of every celebrated plotline. And that's why the class of 2017 will always have the greatest legacy, the greatest story of all time. So what if the Spirit Point Fred got us freshman year was the only point we got that year? This year, our senior-led football team got the bell after 6 years. And I'll say it again. In fact, nearly every senior-led athletic team this year has made history. Boys water polo won CIF, our track team is ranked statewide, and perhaps most revolutionary, our boys basketball team won the state championship. And so what if ASB was always at Disneyland? Under this year's leadership, ASB has grown into an incredibly dynamic body on campus. Their pioneering efforts in Fusion, the Super Smash Brothers Brawl, and the Senior Dinner were geared towards bringing together all students for celebration, regardless of whether they were the Telly Boys or the Mario enthusiasts. There simply was no room for social norms or stereotypes during our time here at Rosie, and I am proud to be part of such an inclusive class who has always stood up for itself and who has never tolerated any injustice done to anyone. Now, I don't remember much of my first day of high school, but I do vividly remember having math that day, Algebra 2 honors. You see, that was also the day, to my great relief, that I saw Io Benjamin for the first time since we left middle school. And until that moment, I'd been totally terrified. High school was a foreign place. I kept on getting lost, and there were people I'd never seen before, and the freshmen kept on looking like they were seniors. But with him there, and his ever-present smile, I was reminded that you can always find a friend in every situation. Now, I was gone by the next class. He discovered the miracle of dropping classes, but the lesson Aya taught me has stuck with me all through high school. The support that my friends, my classmates, and my mentors have shown me in every moment of my life, within and beyond these halls, is the reason why I'm standing here today. So thank you, Mrs. Niemeyer, Mrs. Vu, Mr. LaVenture, Mr. Du, Mrs. Overdank, Dr. Law, Ashley, Eric, Haley, and so many more for all that you've done for me. I also want to thank all of the brave and kind souls of the class of 2017 who will be joining the military forces. I might be able to study for hours, but nothing I could ever do would make me as courageous as these men and women. As for my family, the amount of love, support, and encouragement they have given me repeatedly is unmatched. My brother has always put himself behind me, and I thank him for his eternal empathy and thoughtfulness. As for my father, he has never denied me of anything. Every school prep book, every pencil, everything I could ever need for my education, you've always given to me without a single hesitation. Thank you, and I hope I made you proud. Many of you know of the sleepless nights I've spent working or studying, but few know that every night I was awake, my mother was alongside me as well. She stayed with me till dawn broke, and then she would do it the next night, all over again. And that's just one of the many sacrifices she's made for me, making my success and never expecting anything for herself. She is my greatest friend and my strength. And I would like to take this moment to applaud every one of our parents, mentors, friends, and support systems for their continued love and encouragement. You shared our sorrows and struggles, and now we share our success with you. So the custom for valedictorian is to look out into the future, but that requires giving advice, which would be useless considering I'm younger than most of you. Unless you age every time someone sings you happy birthday, in which case, I've been suffering from premature aging for the past 9 months, thanks to our beloved Robinson and 4th period Gov. The point is, thank you. Advice is irrelevant if I give it. Advice is just a product of our self-reflection. If we could do it all over, what would we do different? The answer to that question is something different for every one of you, because we all live these past years differently. I get it. Not everyone wants to throw themselves into a 6-year medical school right out of high school and live in the middle of England. Perhaps you're still deciding, maybe a little confused about where tomorrow will lead you. And that's okay, because I would rather you at least consider the possibilities instead of being so single-minded, so fixated on one thing that you limit your own potential. Confusion is just another symptom of being open-minded, of knowing that there's more out there than you think there is. So embrace it. Go out, explore, invent, discover. Answers are meaningless when they are given to you by someone else. So, you must be the one to define your own path. Because if you don't believe in every step you take, if you don't believe in the causes you stand for, no one else will either. So tonight, I won't try to give you any answers before we part. Rather, I see myself as the doorman. Because all I can do is hold this door wide open for you and say, Class of 2017, welcome. Welcome to our future. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2017. And please join me in welcoming your 2017 salutatorians, Joy Kai, Anthony Tang, and Ivy Zhang.
Yeah, me too. This is the fourth